Hi friends, brothers and sisters, my name is Tin and welcome to Pathways of Hope. Today's gospel is from John 20 verses 1 to 2, 11 to 18. And this is the story of when Jesus first appeared to anyone after he rose from the dead. And this very special person is none other than Mary Magdalene, whose feast day we celebrate today. What I'd like us to do is to reflect on our gospel in light of the church's readings, because when we do this, we'll actually see that there's a common theme. For our first reading, it comes from the Song of Songs. It reads, "On my bed at night I sought him whom my heart loves. I sought him, but I did not find him. Have you seen him whom my heart loves?" Here we see the bride desperately looking and searching for her beloved. And today's psalm, Psalm 63, also speaks of that same longing and yearning. The psalmist says, "O God, you are my God whom I seek. For you my flesh pines and my soul thirsts like the earth, parched, lifeless, and without water." And then in our gospel, it says, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early in the morning while it was still dark. And I love this detail because it speaks of Mary's longing, her desperate yearning for God, and her haste, her urgency, the proactiveness that she had to come searching for Jesus. Mary was really looking for God, and I think that's exactly why Jesus chose to appear to her first. In Jeremiah 29 verse 13, it says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." I believe every human being, each one of us, is looking for God, whether we realize it or not. I think there's a void in our hearts that only God can fill. You know, we can have everything. We can have money, fame, success, a luxurious life, but still feel empty because the Lord alone can satisfy us and our deepest desires. Let's look at our hearts and ask ourselves, what do I really desire? You know, I think humans, we desire love, truth, joy, beauty, peace, and only God can truly give us that because He is the source of all goodness. St. Augustine says, "Our hearts are restless until they rest in Thee." And I think that's very true because it's really Jesus who we seek when we seek for good things, because it is God who is the ultimate good. He is the source and the author of all these good things. Friends, our readings today invite us to reflect on our search for God. Are you searching for the Lord? Do you yearn for Him and long for Him? Do you want to be close to Him? Are you seeking Him with all your heart? And when we look into our hearts and ask ourselves, what is it that we really want or desire? No, I don't think it's just money or success or power. I think each one of us, we just desire simply to be loved perfectly. And we want peace, knowing that we can entrust our lives to someone greater and someone who cares for us. And all of this is found in God. So perhaps our prayer for the day can be, "Lord, I seek you with all my heart. Show yourself to me." And if you're someone who's seeking for God, but you feel like He's far away or He's distant or He's nowhere to be found, Mary Magdalene certainly felt this way when she came to the tomb and found it empty. And that's why she started to weep. But here's the good news. You can have hope because this is not really just about our search for God, but about God's search for us. More than our passionate longing and yearning for God, God actually seeks us even more intensely. The Lord wants nothing more but to be near us, to be close to us. And yes, Mary goes to the tomb, but Jesus comes to her side, calls her by name, and gives her comfort. God searches for us desperately. He even likens Himself to a shepherd who would leave the flock of the 99 just to find that one lost sheep. So friends, just imagine how great, how deep, how unfathomable God's love is for you and me. So friends, have hope that the God whom we seek has probably already started searching for us first. And this is a God who constantly pursues us and yearns for us. And He wants us to be in relationship with Him. All we really have to do is to accept this invitation. And when we say yes to this relationship, the joy is indescribable. Mary became the apostle to the apostles. She was the one who proclaimed the news, the good news, that I have seen the Lord. And she was filled with zeal and joy to spread even more God's love and his faithfulness. In Psalm 63 as well, it says, "Thus will I bless you while I live, lifting up my hands. I will call upon your name. As with the riches of a banquet shall my soul be satisfied, and with exultant lips my mouth shall praise you." The fruit of having seen the Lord and encountered his love is a deep transformation of the soul. We become vibrant, joyful channels of love and service. In short, we become the best version of ourselves, and we become who God wants us to be. So friends, my prayer for all of us today is that we continue to seek the Lord with our whole hearts, and that God in his mercy will show himself to us. And I pray that our encounters with the risen Lord will transform us to become saints and apostles like Mary Magdalene. If this reflection has blessed you, please like and share Pathways of Hope with your friends and loved ones. Again, my name is Tin. Thank you and have a great day.